Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and this is episode 30 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. We've got another roundup for you today, so let's get into it. Run the intro. And we start with a trip to the Riverside Stadium to take on Middlesbrough, which we won by 2-0. 2 goals for Ante Rebic. Let's take a look at both the goals. First on the stroke of half-time, good work from Fernandez onto Man down the right-hand side. You can see Rebic right at the bottom of your screen. Lovely volley into the net for 1-0. He wrapped it up in added time at the end of the second half. Good work from Man once again. Plays it towards that far post. Rebic is there again on the volley for 2-0 to Leicester. We then followed that up with a 3-1 defeat against Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's take a look at the goals from it. Dele Alli, architect and chief against us again, but a terrible mistake from Boyata. Harry Kane rolls it into Dele Alli. He is not going to miss from the penalty spot. That was 1-0 to Tottenham. We did equalise in the 88th minute. Good ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Good ball towards the far post again. Rebic again with another goal, but we couldn't hold on to it. Tottenham went back in front in the 89th minute through Lucas Moura. Good play from Son towards the far side. Lucas Moura in behind Masuaku for 2-1. And Tottenham wrapped it up in added time. Son again. Cross into the middle for Dele Alli to round off the win for Tottenham. 3-1 was the final score. So we tried a little bit of a change of shape for the visit of Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it worked. We won by 2-0. Let's take a look at the goals from Maddison and Chilwell. It was James Maddison that opened the scoring just after the 70th minute. Good work from Rebic down the left-hand side. Played it into Maddison, who fired into the bottom corner for 1-0. Ben Chilwell wrapped up the scoreline. Wan-Bissaka with a good run down the right-hand side towards the far post. Chilwell miles forward due to playing as a wing-back. And he scored the second goal to wrap up the win, which, from the statistics, we fully deserved. But it did come at a cost. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is out for up to 3 months. We'll take a look at the injuries shortly. But we begin a disappointing run of results with a game at Goodison Park where we lost by 3-1. Let's take a look at the goals from it. Ben Yedder put Everton in front just after half-time. Poor clearance from Harry Maguire. John Kenny with the ball back into the middle. D'Ambrosi didn't cover himself in glory. Neither did Kasper Schmeichel as Everton went 1-0 up. They went 2-0 up just before the hour as well. Henstead played it wide to Digny, who played it into the middle for Ben Couture again. We pulled one back through Dennis Mann. Good work from Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. Through for Fernandez. Onto Rebic. Mann fired it in to the net to give us a lifeline, which was quickly extinguished in the 88th minute. Short set piece coming. Michael Keane with the ball into the box. And a finish from Hakan. We then followed that up with a disappointing draw against Southampton, who are scrapping for their lives down at the bottom of the league. Let's take a look at the goals. Starting with Southampton's St. Maxim with the goal. Short set piece. No one closed anybody down as you rolled it into the bottom corner. But Ante Rebic equalised for us on the half hour. Good ball from Isaac. Rebic did the rest. Fires it into the roof of the net. We did have a goal disallowed. Jamie Vardy not having very much luck with those at the moment. We then took on Manchester City at the City of Manchester Stadium, and we lost by 1-0. As you can see from the statistics, we were absolutely battered. But a great rearguard action to keep it down to a goal. Let's take a look at the goal from Leroy Sané. Good work from Phil Foden onto Lewandowski. Wide to Begwin. Sané, you can see him at the far post. Taps it in. It's a bit disappointing defensively after we'd done so much good work, but given how many shots they'd had at that point in the game, it was inevitable they were probably going to score eventually. Taking a look at the medical centre, so there is Wan-Bissaka, torn knee ligament. He's out for up to 2 months, so we're a month into that already. But he is a miss for us. Certainly something we're going to have to address in January because D'Ambrosi ain't that great. Masuaku and Rebic are both out with a cold, but they'll both be back fairly shortly. Competition-wise, after a bit of an up and down time, we are down to 7th now, 26 points, but we're still just 3 points outside the top 6, although our goal difference is now down to 0. So that could prove problematic going forward. Obviously with Tottenham on 15, Chelsea on 14, we're certainly just going to have to get by them on points alone. Scrolling down the league table, Leeds United have finally got a win. They've finally got 2 wins now. So they're up to 8 points. Blackburn and Newcastle occupy the bottom 3. Southampton, who I mentioned, have picked up recently, now heading towards mid-table on 14. The third round of the FA Cup has been drawn. We are away to Huddersfield Town. And it's looking more and more likely that perhaps the FA Cup might be the chance we take to get into Europe. It's going to be a long run to the final from the third round. Huddersfield will by no means be an easy trip. But if we want to get into Europe, the FA Cup might be the way in. But we're doing all right in the league. We've had a couple of wins in that episode. A couple of defeats, but only the 1 goal conceded against Manchester City. It was gutting to see it go in. We'd done so well to that point, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. That was episode 30 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.